Hey everyone, I'm here at Anime Expo and I'm joined by Kellen Goff and Ricco Fajardo from My Hero Academia. How are you, gentlemen?
We're doing great. How are you?
You know what? It's day 3 at this point. My feet are a little killer. So you know what? But we're holding in there, and today was a very big day, so how can you not be excited?
Oh yeah, no, it was huge. This is the only day I'm here, and already I know it was huge, like bigger than any AX I've ever been to so far, and I've been coming for 11 years, so.
Yeah, I'm reeling. I had to go to my room and take a nap because it's just, there's so many folks here that are so passionate about the show. I like to think we're sensitive artists.
We are.
And when you send that kind of energy at us, it's like, oh, it feels so good. It feels so good. I gotta take a nap. So yeah.
Right now.
Bro. Anyway, yeah.
Bro.
For real.
You need to do a bro cry. I'll cry on you, bro.
You let me cry on you, I'll cry on you,
bro.
I was actually going to say, you two have an amazing camaraderie. Is this the first time you've actually done a convention together?
No, that was SAC Anime.
Sacramento, in the lovely state of California, which we are currently in. So it seems like Kellen and I can only hang out in California, apparently. But so far. But yeah, we got to hang out at SAC Anime. It's when we met and just hit it off. You know, when you go and do...
All three of you. You're all family now. I meant that.
Oh, yeah. Aaron Dismuke and Lindsay Seidel, who are the other two of the big three.
Yeah.
We all hung out at SAC Anime, and now we're all friendos, so...
Yeah, I'm still trying to get Dismuke to play Civilization with me, but it's so hard to get a hold of the guy.
League of Legends, man. That'll get him right.
Oh, League of Legends? Oh, there's the new... there's the new battle chest. No.
Anyway.
So can you actually... tell us a little about how you felt about the premiere. Obviously, it was so big, and we were actually talking off screen for a bit. I think a lot of people thought, oh, it's the season 4 premiere, it's the first episode, but actually it turned out to just kind of be a montage of clips that you had recorded. So how was it watching that for the first time and then seeing everyone's reaction at the panel?
I would say it's not necessarily a montage. It was very specifically chosen of how to get the stream of the story, because there can be bits in any show, and I wouldn't say filler, but other bits of characters coming in, like a little bit from Bakugo, a little bit from Froppy. We made it lean and mean in order for folks to be able to get a little taste of what's coming next season.
No, it absolutely followed the course of the manga. It was just, it was a couple... It was a bit longer than a regular episode, just because, we didn't have commercial breaks, and we wanted to show a lot, and we got to see both of us shine a little bit there.
It left me, but to speak to what you said about how did we feel about it, I'm hungry to work on more.
Same.
Yeah.
No, I think it was amazing, the roster of voice actors that were at this panel, because it was the voice actors who I think, like you were saying, Ricco, really shined in this premiere of clips. And so I know you had also talked a little bit about your voice auditions and being chosen for this role. Kellen, you actually mentioned you auditioned for both Overhaul and Tamaki.
That's right. Yeah, I was a long time ago. I was at Anime Week in Atlanta, and I wasn't in many anime at that point. They brought me in because I'm Freddy in Five Nights at Freddy's, but they put me on a video game voice actors panel, which is always nice, because as much as I adore the people, within our franchises, it's nice to, get to meet people who maybe we haven't worked with yet, because a friendship could stem from that, which it did, because Colleen Clickenbeard was on that panel as well, and she's the lovely genius voice director of this whole My Hero Academia gambit. And we hit it off, and a year later, she emailed me a couple auditions, and they were Overhaul and Tamaki. And, I identify with Tamaki a lot, because sometimes I'm, not sure of myself. And we won't go too deep into it, but I identified with both in different ways, and so I, just went for it, and she ended up picking the character I used for Tamaki for Overhaul, and asked me to reread the lines with the character I used. So that's how it came to be, and all of that while overcoming bronchitis, which was, go to a doctor if you feel that. It was so funny how I dealt with it. I thought it was just a cold. So for weeks, I was just coughing my lungs off watching videos in the living room. I remember I binged through like Ninja Turtles, the live action one, 3 times trying to get rid of the sick.
Part 1? The movie?
Yeah, with
the animatronics.
With
that,
the
like,
animatronic heads.
Like,
Yeah.
My favorite.
Those are
Yeah.
classics that we almost watch when we are sick, but so glad you're feeling better.
Yeah, sorry I went off on a tangent. It's just such a story, and I've been wanting to tell it.
Well, no, for sure. It's almost kind of like a Cinderella story in that sense because, you were overcoming a sickness and you're probably terrified, like, oh my gosh, my voice is not to the caliber it normally is. How are my chances?
Well, look, this is the first large part that I've ever had in an anime, period. It's my first thing with Funimation. It's when I'm at working with Bang Zoom, I'm mostly brought in for side characters and characters that have 1 or 2 lines. Occasionally I'll get to be like Nijimura's dad in JoJo, but I've never been brought in for a main villain before, which I've auditioned, but I've never booked it like this. So it was so exciting, and it still is, and I'm so grateful.
And Ricco, for you, was it all Mirio all the time?
How do you mean? You mean
in your audition process?
That's all you can think about.
No, I actually auditioned for what I believe was a very, very bad character and a very, very good character. So I suspect it may have been Overhaul because the grit and everything, which was kind of interesting to
You didn't
think
get
about.
the pictures?
To think about that. No, I only got text.
Mine had pictures.
I only got text. But yeah, there was that sense that it's either going to be a villain or a hero, and Colin got back to me and said, yeah, I know what you're going to be. Please read the manga, get caught up. It's going to be really exciting. Your character's really loved. And I knew nothing about it in regards to like what was coming up down the pike. I knew that me and my pals were working on My Hero. I knew there were a bunch of people that kind of were in the show at some point. I've worked at Funimation for many years. I feel like I would have got involved in some way, but I did not know it was going to happen like this. And here we are, bro. It's really exciting, bro.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, for speaking to our fans. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.